We're delighted that you could join us for what promises to be a wonderful evening, including a 10-course banquet, live entertainment, raffle prizes, dancing, and maybe a speech or two. This is the Year of the Horse. 2014 is the Year of the Wooden Horse. Show of hands, how many horses are here tonight? Oh, come on. See if this sounds like you or someone you know. Horses are defined by hard work, self-reliance, loyalty, and unselfishness. They can be impatient, hot-blooded, stubborn, and still need reassurance. Sounds like my wife. Who is a horse, by the way. In love, they tend to fall hard and fast, and she did. And often get their hearts broken. She hasn't yet. At work, horses like to interact with people but still maintain their freedom. This will be a year of great energy and power for those who can grab, hold, and hang on. The 2014 horse will want room to run, so have big dreams and goals worthy of a powerful steed, and you will ride your way to success. Let me do a couple of housekeeping things. We tried this before, and let's see if it works tonight. Now, you know when you go to a Chinese event, the stereotypical is that everybody talks while speeches are going on, right? So we don't want to do that here, do we? Especially in the back of the room. Back of the room. Back of the room. Wave your hands, back of the room. Yay! All right, so let's practice. Let's practice. Everybody has a finger? Index finger? Raise your finger, index finger. Everybody, please. All right, so everybody put their finger to their lips. Like this. Everybody go. Okay, let's practice. One more time. Raise your fingers. Put it to your lip. Okay, very simple. Very good. See? Dead silent. So, every table, every one of you is the other one's keeper. So somebody talks, what do? Very good. All right, thank you very much. So, I would now like to introduce Hong Wills, our president, NACA's president. NACA President Hong Sun-Will practices corporate transactional law at the Smith, Gambrell & Russell law firm, representing domestic and global clients in such varied industries as manufacturing, aviation, construction, and healthcare. Born and raised in China, she moved to Atlanta in 1997, earned postgraduate degrees at Georgia Tech and Emory University. Wow. She recently survived an adventure to Machu Picchu, one of Peru's most popular and remote travel destinations. So please welcome NACA's fearless president, Hong Wills.
Sorry, technical difficulties. Well, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. On behalf of NACA, I want to thank you for joining us tonight to celebrate the Chinese New Year, the Year of the Horse. NACA has been in existence for over 34 years. We are, as a volunteer-based community organization, we are proud of what we have accomplished so far. We are dedicated to our 3B core missions. They are bridging cultures, building leaders, and benefiting communities. We host delegations between U.S. and China. We take on projects that promote business, economic, trade, culture, and the education exchanges between China and U.S. We introduce the Chinese culture to the mainstream America and vice versa. We conduct mentorship programs to mentor young professionals and students to build future leaders in the global marketplace. And later this evening, our mentorship committee is going to talk about that mentorship program in detail. We also support activities and programs that have positive impacts on our communities. We support worthy causes. We work with other organizations. We provide scholarship fundings for different endeavors. And I also want to mention, while we were busy preparing for this gala tonight, we hosted a Google Hangout in Chinese on last Thursday. That's in conjunction with our White House initiative on Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. We provided information on how the Chinese community can obtain healthcare coverage through the new healthcare insurance marketplace. And next Saturday, we're going to host another healthcare information event on the Affordable Care Act in conjunction with Congressman Hank Johnson, who is with us tonight. Thank you, Congressman. Now, we have certainly accomplished a lot, but we can't live in the past. Why should you support and continue to support NACA for the future? We believe we're in a unique position to provide services that may not otherwise be available. We put on quality programs, as I have just outlined, to accomplish our missions. We also constantly reevaluate ourselves and look for ways to improve, to meet and exceed the expectations of our members and supporters. Our board of directors and advisors actually conducted a one-day strategic planning session in early December. We engaged professional consultants. We talked about strengths and weaknesses. We mapped out our future for some initiatives we're going to take for the coming year and the years to come. We are going to revamp our website. We'll roll out a new website shortly, which you will find to be very user-friendly. We plan to lead a trade mission to China. We're in the early stages of planning our next business forum. We're going to continue our mentorship program for 2014. We have lots of exciting initiatives and programs we want to take, and we hope you will continue to join us and support us. Now, of course, none of this could have happened without the hard work and dedication from my wonderful board of directors and advisors. I will ask that you please stand up and be recognized. And I want to particularly thank Nanny Wang. You all see Lenny all the time at different events, but what you don't see is how hard she works to put on this event. I know she works day and night, sometimes past midnight, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I want to thank her. Please give her a round of applause. Now, Judge Wang has already told you about my daytime job. I'm a corporate lawyer at Smith, Gamble & Russell, doing merger and acquisitions and general corporate law. But you may not know this, I'm also a fortune teller once a year at this event. That's my part-time job. Due to time concern, I'm not going to get into the details of what this year will bring. And thankfully, Judge Wang already talked about what horse people are like. So what I can tell you is 2014 is supposed to be a very energetic year. It's going to be full of unexpected adventure and surprising romance. Who couldn't use more of that? I'm excited, and I hope you are as well. Thank you for coming, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, now to bring you greetings, I would like to bring up the Deputy Consul General from the Consulate General Office of the People's Republic of China in Houston, Mr. Li Guishi. Mr. Li Guishi assumed the office of Deputy Consul General in Houston in August of 2012. As a senior diplomat, Mr. Li has extensive foreign service experience. He started his career with China Ministry of Foreign Affairs back in 1978, when China adopted a policy of reform and began to open up to the outside world. Over the years, he has been assigned to the Chinese embassies in the People's Republic of Mauritius and in Canada, where he served as Consul General before moving to the United States. Please welcome the Honorable Li Guishi, Deputy Consul General of the Consulate General's Office of the People's Republic of China in Houston.
各位侨胞，大家好！非常高兴能够参加今天晚上这个晚会。那么，我代表中国驻休斯敦总领馆向大家致以节日的问候，祝各位朋友春节快乐！ Distinguished dear guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's a great pleasure and honor for me to attend the New Year banquet held by NACA tonight in celebration of the Chinese New Year, which is around the corner on the 31st of January. First of all, on behalf of the Chinese Consulate General in Houston, I'd like to extend our best wishes to all the guests and friends present here tonight, and through you to overseas Chinese students, Chinese business people, and friends from all walks of life in Atlanta for a very, very happy New Year. I would also like to take this opportunity to express my deep appreciation to all the friends in Atlanta who have long been caring for and supporting China and China-US relations. Ladies and gentlemen, the year 2013 has been a very significant year for the development of China-US relations. Last June, President Xi Jinping had successful meetings with President Obama in sunny land of California and reached a very important consensus on building a new model of major country relations featuring non-confrontation, non-conflict, mutual respect, and win-win cooperation, providing strategic direction for the development of China-US relations. The year 2013 has been a very significant year for the cooperation between the southern part of the United States and China. We've been enjoying fast-growing cooperation and exchanges in all areas. The year 2013 has been a significant year for China's development. China made a master plan for the deepening of reform in all respects. Our general approach is to push ahead with reforms in economic, political, culture, social, and ecological fields in a balanced manner, remove institutional obstacles to sustain and health economic growth, and create new impetus to economic development through reform. Ladies and gentlemen, the year 2014 is the 35th anniversary of establishment of Sino-US diplomatic relations. In the new year, the Consulate General will continue to work hand to hand with you to promote mutual understanding between my country and the southern part of the US, and continue to work hard to protect the lawful rights of overseas Chinese and provide good services for all the friends. And also looking forward to your continued support for China and China-US relations. Finally, I wish you good health, prosperity, and happiness in the year of the horse. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, I'm supposed to recognize you folks, and in no particular order of importance, please. Congressman Hank Johnson, his lovely wife, Marita Davis Johnson. Please stand when I call your name. And I'll hold your applause until everybody's been introduced. Congressman Johnson is a lawyer, you know that, and was a former magistrate judge in DeKalb County before he went on to bigger and better things. And his wife, his boss, runs a very successful law business in DeKalb County. So we're glad to have you here. Good to see you. Please remain standing. Mr. Kevin Johnson from Invest Atlanta, where are you? He's not here yet. Oh, here he is. Good to see you. Interim CEO from DeKalb County, Mr. Lee May. Phil and Leanna Levitan, Ms. Levitan, our former CEO of the county, if you're here. Guangxi Li, who you just heard from. Jonathan Lupo from the Georgia Department of Economic Development. City Councilman Kwanzaa Hall from City of Atlanta. Kwanzaa, thank you. And I'm sorry if I butcher this. Ani Hotri, Chair of the Asian American Heritage Foundation. Where are you? Thank you. Ani. Maria Ballas from Leadership DeKalb, if you're here. Of course, our Lisa Borders. Ling Chang. Estrella Kramer, UPS. Estrella? Okay, don't violate the rules. Amy Fong from City of Atlanta. Dr. Nancy Kwan from the Coca-Cola Company. Vernie Somali, President of the Thai Association. John and Gloria Saunders, the Honorary Council of Finland. Where are you? No? Okay, Dr. Josephine Tan and KJ from Georgia Power. Mr. Jack Tan from President of SANI. Senator Kurt Thompson. Thank you. Let's see, I'm sorry. Mr. Noel Downer, Mayor's Office, International Relationship. Yong Fan, Council. Jorge Fernandez, Metro Atlanta Chamber of Commerce. Ronald Hall, Georgia Pacific. Jean Hanreddy and Christina Pack. Jean is Director of the Hong Kong Association. Heck of a golfer, too. Vaughn Irons, DeKalb County Economic Development Authority, the chair. Where is he? Not here yet. Okay. I was going to get some money out of him. Bob Watts, President of the Georgia Perimeter College. Jack Nguyen, VP Global Sales Marketing from GE Energy, who I have not seen in 20 years. And let's see, anybody else? Okay, and listen, and I'm sorry if I miss anybody that's important. So all of you, will you please stand up? Everybody in the room, stand up. Stand up. Please stand up and give yourselves a big round of applause. Everybody's important. Thank you for coming. Yeah. It is now my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker this evening. Tonight's keynote speaker is no stranger to our organization.